Hey everybody, good morning and welcome to Coffee and Crypto with King. It is Tuesday. No, my bad. Thursday. One of those T days. Thursday, December the 2nd of 2021. And we are taking a look at different angles of digesting some of the crypto news that's going on today. But before I get started, I want to bring up something. All right. I did a promotion to try to promote my Facebook page. All right. And you can find out every place that I'm streaming at if you take a look at the overlay on the screen right here: YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook. Okay. I did a promo for the month of November to try to get my public facing Facebook page up. All right. I had one person enter. That one person is going to win $100 in cold hard cash. Now, for full transparency, I'm going to follow the directions exactly like how I said in the prior video, in which I talked about doing a promotion and giving away money. Why am I giving away money? All right. Why was I giving away money? I'm trying to get my numbers up, and I believe in crypto so much. It is my hope that whoever or the person that's going to receive this money takes that cash and uses it to purchase crypto. Now you can do whatever you want to do with it. Christmas is right around the corner. You could go get a Christmas gift, go give yourself a pedicure, pay off a bill, whatever. So I'm going to have that drawing. It's going to be Saturday. When did I say I was going to do it? Saturday, December the 11th. I don't know what time just yet. I'm likely going to do it in the morning so that I could then go out and enjoy the rest of my Saturday afternoon and evening. Okay. So the first drawing for November is closed. However, I'm still trying to get my numbers up. So I'm doing another promotion and I'm only going to talk about it on this video. And I gave some people who I know personally a heads up to watch this video and share it so that people can be entered. Okay. So what do you have to do to be entered into my December promotion for me to try to do some marketing and get my numbers up? It's quite simple. In the description of this video, I talked about how I'm going to be giving away $50 worth of Bitcoin. January the, let's see, when am I going to do this? I want to say January the 8th. Yes, January the 8th is when I'm going to have this drawing. This promotion is going to run from yesterday, December, actually today, because this is when the video is coming out, December the 2nd through December the 31st. And you have to comment on this video, not on any of my other videos, because it'll make it harder for me to figure out how to put people's names into the randomizer that's going to do the drawing. And that's going to be live. I want full transparency on this, okay? So everybody that comments on this video and says, "Hey King, I've got a Coinbase account, enter me in." I've got you. If you say, "King, I don't have a Coinbase account," well, you're in luck. I have a referral code on the description on YouTube and Facebook anyway, because you can see the description. It might show up on Twitch as well. I know it doesn't show up on Twitter. I have a referral link for Coinbase. Sign up using my referral link, and when you make your first $100 worth of trades, you and I both get $10 worth of Bitcoin. It's a win-win for everybody. So if you have a Coinbase account, great. You just comment on this video saying, "Hey King, I've got a Coinbase account. Enter me in, and I got you." If you don't, sign up using my referral link. Comment that you've done it, and you're in. If you do not have a Coinbase account, I'm only going to say this one time. If you don't have a Coinbase account, you're not going to be entered to win, because I'm not giving away cash this time. Okay, I'm trying to encourage people to enter the cryptocurrency space. Not a financial advisor, not a licensed broker. I'm not paid by Coinbase to promote this. I'm just trying to get as many as people in on cryptocurrency as I can using what small influence I do have. Okay? So I spent the first 4 minutes of this video going over that because I wanted to make it abundantly clear that you have to have a Coinbase account. Because how I'm going to do it is after the drawing, you have a Coinbase account. I'm going to get in contact with you, and I'm going to send you Coinbase to your wallet address. It's the same way that you would send something to somebody via PayPal. Okay? So you have to have a Coinbase account. Only comment on this video or wherever it's live streamed at. Okay? And to be fair, too, I'm going to draw I think I'm gonna randomize 3 names because somebody's not gonna listen, and not have a Coinbase account and be like, well, you can still send me $50. No, I'm not doing that. Not doing that. Okay. So that's my giveaway promotion that I'm doing for the month of December. I don't think I could be clearer on what it takes to do that. All right. So, what are we talking about today? What are we observing in the cryptocurrency market that's worth discussing? I have a couple of different things, and then I'm going to go and do my job today, my normal 9 to 5, and get to the DMV because the DMV and the place that I have my car financed, they don't seem to be communicating properly. So I have to go and show up and talk to somebody to figure out what is going on with my title. Okay? But the overall cryptocurrency market is down, according to CoinMarketCap, 2.1% over the last 24 hours. What's going on? Bitcoin is still sitting around 56,000 a token. Okay, it's looking like it's trading in the red over the last 7 days. It is what it is. Ethereum has still been rocking around this 4,500 right here. Okay, and it's been slowly kind of closing the gap in dominance of the entire market cap. Now, Ethereum needs to hurry up and do their 2.0 upgrade because there's something that I thought about that just seemed to make sense. And so kind of think about this way. Bitcoin is they're the big daddy of the block, all right? And its function and what it does is different from what Ethereum does. Now, if you use or do a lot of DeFi trading, if you will, the Ethereum gas fees or the fees that you pay miners to, verify the transaction are crazy high right now. And it's keeping a lot of retail investors like me at bay. Okay. You'll hear about some of these cryptocurrencies on the Ethereum blockchain. And when you try to figure out how to acquire some of those cryptocurrencies and you understand what using something like Uniswap is, you'll be put at bay at some of these Ethereum gas prices. Let's see right now. Right now, if I wanted to go and try to figure out how to use Uniswap or Shiba Swap, for example, to swap Ethereum for some type of other cryptocurrency that's out there in the market, you're paying around $80 to do that. That's insane. That's insane. Ethereum's going to need to figure that out fast. And sometimes this number will jump just like that when the network starts verifying and approving more transactions. Okay, because that's what the blockchain essentially is. It's an online ledger. Think about it that way. So people say, hey, well, what's a blockchain? I don't understand what blockchain is. It's an online ledger. Think about this. Think about this. In the past, whenever you wanted to trade something, okay, you had to have something that was, some type of currency from this hand to this hand. I give you, this currency, you give me this product or service, okay? We're such a more connected world now that eventually we were going to get to kind of this point, if you will, where there were some systems in place that since we're such an interconnected world, like I could order something and get it shipped from, China and pay for it using some type of online broker, like, Square or something like that. Oh, speaking of Square, I have an announcement to make about them. But you got all these different currencies and all these each economy's currency is, has its own strengths and weaknesses, and you have to figure eventually something like technology and money was going to find a way to merge itself. And it started with debit cards a little bit. Now this isn't like I've had economics courses, but I'm not like a professor or anything like that. I can barely intelligently speak on it, even though your boy is one class away from an MBA. I've been one class away from an MBA for about 2 years now. I need to hurry up and sign and finish my last course. It's a statistics course. You can understand why I've been wanting to put that off. I've already done my MBA capstone. I just need to finish my statistics class. Statistics. I don't like saying that word. Statistics. Can anybody hear my assistant? I'm gonna see this. Hey, Sasha, say something.
Hello, everyone.
I'm not sure if y'all can hear her, but I got my assistant back. She's going to be working with me. Okay? Back to what I was talking about, though. Okay? There wasn't any surprises except for this. I woke up and I saw that Shiba slipped to 13th in the overall market cap, and I was like, what passed it? Luna. Luna right here passed Shiba in the cryptocurrency market cap, okay? And I'm like, what in the hell is Luna? What does they do? Also, take a look at this. Take a look at this. Look over here on the right-hand side. Look at what I'm circling here. Luna was 12 cents March 18 of 2020. It is now $64 currently. It's like it's right at its all-time high. A lot of cryptocurrency prices a year ago, a year ago are kind of sitting that way. Okay, let's see where Ethereum was at a year ago today. I'm going to bring up the chart. I'm going to set it to a year, and I'm going to go and look at the price. A year ago, Ethereum was right at under $600, and it is now $4,500. Okay, and I bring that up to talk about like your investment strategy, which was the subject that I brought up yesterday. Okay, having an investment strategy. I'm not a day trader. Okay, I would suck at it. I'm not a swing trader either. My investment strategy is to take a look at products or cryptocurrency, look at its ecosystem if it has one, okay, or its use case. What does it do? Why are people talking about it? Why are people finding value in it and want to own a piece of that? Okay. So I try to figure out and answer those questions about a cryptocurrency. And I ask myself, is there value in it long term? Is there value in it long term? Think about, like, I always try to think about this. What is the Facebook of cryptocurrency? That's how I think about it anyway. Okay, I've got a funny Facebook story. I was looking at taking out a loan when Facebook had its IPO back in what 2000 and I was still in Kansas at the time, 2010, 2009, somewhere around there. I just gotten out of active duty Air Force, was working as a civilian in the federal employment. Facebook was looking at doing its IPO, and because of how I thought about how it was already kind of integrated into stuff, I said, man, I don't have a lot of capital, but I want to try to get as many shares as I can in Facebook. I talked to my then ex-wife about it, went and got an unsecured loan or a secured loan. I don't remember what kind, but I got $10,000. And I was going to buy as many shares as Facebook as I could when it was $40 a share. That's what it was going to launch at with its IPO. It was rated around $45. It dropped. It dropped to about 20. And I was hesitant because I talked to other people, people that were a lot smarter, people whose net worth was a lot higher than mine at the time. And they just didn't see what I saw. Okay. And I'm not saying that I was some kind of oracle taking a look at it, but I was so convinced on the future of what Facebook was trying to integrate and do that when it went public, I said, I want a lot of what that is. Okay. Now let's take a look at what Facebook stock price is today. And this is over 10 years. Not Meta. FB stock. What did they change their stock ticker to? Okay. Oh, it's still FB on the NASDAQ just because they rebranded. The ticker didn't change. $310. Okay. That's what? 40. Well, let's say I would have got it at the price that it dropped to. Let's say around $30 a share. You talking a smooth 10x over time and what my money would have done. Actually, it doubled within about 3 months, and I could have paid off the loan back within the first quarter of when I had gotten the loan easily. Now, if that would have went the opposite direction, of course I would have been mad. Don't get me wrong. Hindsight being 2020, it is what it is. So when I take a look at cryptocurrency, which is still new, okay, it's still new. We're still in its kind of early adoption. That I'm trying to figure out. Well, what's the Facebook of cryptocurrency 5 years from now? What's going to have staying power? Obviously, Bitcoin is not going anywhere. Bitcoin is not going anywhere. It's close to its circulating supply here, or its max supply. I forget where I looked at how long it was going to take to get there. Okay, but take a look at the circulating supply and see what the total supply is altogether. We're not that close to it. Okay, it's why I also like, speaking of just trying to look at stuff like that, what crypto.com is doing, man. Hey, my portfolio is as such: SHIB, Saitama, crypto.com, VVS Finance, SafeMoon, and a plethora of other stuff. That's a big word, plethora. Give myself a round of applause for that. Plethora. It's just a funny word to say, plethora. Okay? So take a look at what crypto.com is doing. All right? A year ago, 5 cents. At its all-time high, almost $1, about 2 weeks ago. And it has since, been sitting around this 70-cent mark. They got a lot of major partnerships coming up, huge marketing campaign. When the Staples Center gets officially renamed to crypto.com Arena, you best believe that they're going to be finding ways to integrate their native CRO token into payment so that it could be bought and sold inside of the arena. Like, that's the prime opportunity to be able to do that at one of the, would you call it the premier sports arenas out there? I think so. I've never been there because I don't live in California, but that type of exposure is huge. Okay, and if you take a look at its circulating supply and what its total supply is, I'm going to say theirs work a little bit different. This is what the total supply is right now, but they have mechanisms in place to issue more. I might be wrong on that. I'm very hesitant to even say that, but I said it. Can't take it back because this is live. But if you don't have any positions of crypto.com, again, not financial advice, but you're going to be kicking yourself 5 years from now if you don't have, I don't know, at least one. Let's try that again. All right. What else are we talking about here today? Okay. There's no real news around SHIB. They put their medium out a couple of days ago, and it's been slow news on SHIB. The fact that it got flipped by Luna right here is interesting. I need to figure out why. What's making Luna do this over the last 7 days? That's what we need to be figuring out. Need to see if I need to get in on that. Saitama, still no update from what's going on over in that camp as well. It's been a slow 2 days since Russ did not deliver on the marketing announcement that they had. One person said, part of the dev team, that it's like a three-part announcement. One is with a major marketing company, and I forgot what the other 2 parts were. I just kind of skimmed over it because at this point, I'm just waiting to see what the news is going to be, and it better be big. It better be, because people are going to start losing faith. I'm not. Please let it go down more. I've been slowly kind of stashing away capital because every time Saitama dips, I'm just going to add to my position. That's what I'm doing. I'm telling y'all what I'm doing. So in a couple of years from now, when people are like, man, how did King get his wealth? Cryptocurrency. And I've talked about it on my channel. Or if I'm homeless because all my cryptocurrency market tanked, y'all can talk about your boy then and say, how did King go broke? Hey man, he invested in cryptocurrency and it didn't work out for him. All right. So the final thing that I'm going to talk about here is this. So, depending on what you follow in the news, Jack Dorsey, who was co-CEO of Twitter, resigned a couple of days ago. All right. I want to say it was Monday. It was at the beginning of this week. Shortly afterwards, Square, which is one of the other companies that he's owned, yesterday announced that they're changing their name and they're rebranding as Block. So following in the same vein of what Facebook did. Now, why is this important? Okay, why am I talking about this? So Square is in the business of finance, if you will, kind of like online digital payments in the same form of Cash App. Like it allowed retailers to connect themselves with buyers, and be able to do point of sale transactions very easily. They helped revolutionize that space, especially for like small business owners. All right, at least that's my outlook on it. Okay, some people didn't have the capital to have these expensive registers and accounting systems in place, and Square was like, we have a solution, and you could have an iPad and a Square reader and accept payments right there on the spot. Okay, it made things a lot easier for small businesses. Why do I know this? Business course. I want to say I did a paper on Square as well several years ago. But by renaming themselves, what are they doing? Okay, Block will represent the corporate parent of Square, okay, which will remain the name of the business that provides software and service to sellers. We built the Square brand for our seller business, which is where it belongs, Jack Dorsey said in a statement. Block is a new name, but our purpose of economic empowerment remains the same. Okay? There was something else in here that I wanted to read. Square moves follow similar rebrandings by other large tech firms such as Google, which placed itself under the parent company Alphabet in 2015. In a more recent example, social media giant Facebook changed its name to Meta with a new logo just a few months back. Okay. Square's Twitter account, which will now move to the handle @Blocks, appeared to poke fun at Facebook's change in a post on Monday. Not to get all meta on you, but we're going to. Okay. Block references the neighborhood blocks where we will find our sellers. A blockchain, block parties full of music, obstacles to overcome, a section of code, building blocks, and of course tungsten cubes, which I was curious, what the hell is tungsten cubes? And there was an article that I wasn't able to read because I don't have a Wall Street Journal account. So I'm gonna look a little bit more into what the hell a tungsten cube is a little bit later on. Okay. So the thing that I found interesting as well, and this is going to end today's stream. Crypto.com and Coinbase listed this coin by economy. Never heard of it, didn't know anything about it, but it is now listed on Crypto.com as of December the 2nd. Oh, today. And it came on Coinbase yesterday. And when you look at the price of Biconomy, I want to say it's a fairly new token with a total supply of 1 billion. All right. And when you take a look at the price, it just launched $5.60 to where it's now hovering around, where is it at? $14. Okay. It got as high as $21.45 overnight. Looks see somewhere around yesterday around 9-10 o'clock. Okay. I don't know what it's going to do. I don't know what its purpose is. I'm going to do some more reading. It says right here, Biconomy is a protocol that allows users to seamlessly connect to any decentralized application across multiple chains for relatively low fees. Okay. A bunch of other stuff in here. You can do your own research and read this for yourself. But it made me interested. Just because something gets listed on Coinbase and crypto.com too, it might not be something that you want to just throw your capital at and see what happens. Because if you take a look at this one, and this will be the last thing that I talk about today. Internet computer. It's 30th in market cap right now. But when this thing launched, its all-time high was $700. Okay. It is now sitting at around 40 something dollars per token. got as low as $27. If you bought in right when it came out because you heard this ICP, Internet Computer Protocol, and assumed and thought that this was going to be the next best thing, boy, was you mistaken. But it came out and it said that the Internet Computer is the world's first blockchain that is capable of running at web speed at unrestricted capacities. Built by the Definity Foundation, IC aims to recreate the web by supporting smart contract development at scale and changes the way people can interact using web services. All right. I'm just going to stop there. They had these nice little charts and graphs and a bunch of other stuff that is real technical and nerdy. All right. And you can find it on Coinbase. And I got in it when it was like $400 a token at the time, thinking that it might come back up to where it was at. Nope. All right. Take a look at that. Ew. That doesn't mean that they're going to not develop things and then the price, comes back up. But I'm just saying be careful with new stuff that comes out because something can sound like it's going to revolutionize and change things and then it doesn't. And you're watching your capital just dwindle and dwindle until you have a negative amount from when you started and put in there. Okay. Oh, I'm not sharing my screen. Let's bring this back up. This is what I was talking about with ICP. Okay. Sounded like it was going to do something. Ain't done a damn thing. Doesn't mean that it won't. So I'm going to take a look at Biconomy, BICO. I might put a little bit of capital into it. We'll find out. All right. So that's my video for today. Okay. I talked about the promotion that I'm doing in December. That's going to have the drawing in January. Follow the instructions for that. Have a Coinbase account. If you don't have a Coinbase account, get one using my referral link. And for the entire month of December, everybody that comments on this video, I will enter into a drawing to receive $50 in Bitcoin. This is the only video that I'm going to talk about this promotion in because I don't want to confuse people in other videos that I'm going to be putting out the rest of this month. Okay? So thanks for tuning in to my live stream. If you're watching it live, if you're watching the replay, hashtag replay gang, I appreciate you rocking with your boy. You can find it across multiple platforms. Okay? All listed on the overlay above. Okay? Hope you have a great rest of your Thursday. Pray for me as I go to this DMV. For y'all that have experience going to the Department of Motor Vehicles, it is likely probably at the bottom of the list of places that people anticipate going to. All right. And I'll be back tomorrow with another coffee and crypto with King video. Peace out.